A violent incident unfolded recently in the occupied West Bank, which has seen an onslaught of violence and land grabs by extremist settlers enabled by the IDF as well as IDF raids. Two Palestinians rammed into Israeli border police. Those police then fired on the assailants, and in the chaos, a stray bullet fired by the Israelis killed a 3-year-old Bedouin Palestinian child. Take a listen, though, to how Sky News described these events.
This happened at the border checkpoint. You can see a car going through and ramming some of the police that were actually manning that checkpoint. The video we're going to freeze shortly, but the two people, there's a man and a woman in the car. In the subsequently, they were killed by the police, but it looks like accidentally a stray bullet found its way into the van ahead, and that killed a 3 or 4-year-old young lady. So tragic events in the West Bank.
That's right. A 3-year-old was described as a, quote, young lady. The bullet, of course, just magically found its way into the vehicle. Now, contrast this language to a recent report in the Daily Mail decrying the continued captivity of 4 Israeli women still being held by Hamas. Their headline reads, "The faces of the girls still being held by Hamas as their families make a desperate plea for their release 3 months after they were captured." The article features deeply emotional interviews with the families of these women who I am sure are absolutely tormented. But these are not, in fact, girls. They are adult women, old enough to serve in the IDF, which all 4 of them do. A fact that was conveniently left out of that entire Daily Mail piece. So you're left with the specter of a literal toddler being called a young lady, while adult women soldiers are called girls. And while these soldiers, combatants in an ongoing war, are portrayed in the fullness of their humanity with their hopes, their wishes, the terror of their families all showcased, we will never know anything more than the most basic of details about the 3-year-old. What was her favorite toy? Does she have a big brother who misses her? Will her parents ever be able to get over the loss of their darling girl? Now, you might think I'm cherry picking here, one-off incidents of shoddy and one-sided journalism, but a growing mountain of evidence shows that the dehumanization of Palestinians and egregiously lopsided coverage is systematic and it is widespread. In fact, according to a new analysis, the unprecedented toll that Israel's assault on Gaza has taken on children has been rendered nearly invisible, featured in just 2 headlines out of 1,100 that were examined by The Intercept.